So I want to make a pattern using these kind of like barbell shapes. Um, and I'll show you how to make that pattern. But first, the process of making these is actually you doing what's called a liquid bridge effect. So I have, shapes that when they're put next to each other, they kind of bleed into each other. Um, which is pretty interesting looking, as opposed to taking something like these. Let me take a couple of shapes, put them next to each other, and do this in a clunkier way, like Pathfinder. We'll just unite and merge those, I guess, and then take these anchor points, click them, and then use live corners to kind of round that off. It ends up looking similar, perhaps, but if I want to go in and start to move things around like I was a minute ago, it's just never going to work the same way, right? So to do this, let's just take a circle. We're going to put these objects near each other and select them both. I'm going to make them into a compound path to start. So Command 8, we're going to Object Compound Path Make. And then from there, you're going to see there's a compound path in your layers. I'm going to go into the Appearance panel and add Path, Offset Path. And for this one, I'll just set it to, let's say, 30 pixels. Doesn't have to be exact, but you need a bigger value and then a smaller value for the next part of this. So I'm going to do round for the miter, click OK. And then I'm going to actually add another offset path. So same thing, path, offset path. It says you've already got one on there. I'm just going to apply another one. And for this one, I'll make it a negative 30. I guess we did 30 for the last one. I can't remember. Let's do 20 picks for this one. Negative value, round again, click OK. And then from there, we've got this. So it's not letting us do much of anything to it, but what you have to do is click on, just because this is a compound path, we can't like move each part around without first clicking on one of those paths. I'm going to click Option, hold Option or Alt, and then click, and it will select all of the anchor points along a path. And then from there I can click on that and move it around, right? And I could also switch back to something like Selection Tool now, hold down Alt. Oops, I just want to select one of these guys. So I'm going to do Option Command, back to Selection Tool, hold on Alt or Option to duplicate that again, and then from there, and I can keep duplicating and making as many of these as I want. So that's the basic process. And with that much done, we can move on to using this within a pattern.